the plan. It's pretty simple. The plan's pretty simple, or at least the goal is pretty simple. The goal is to build the largest Lego Batcave in the world inside of a real fallout shelter, or not a real fallout shelter, but a real fallout shelter that I've converted into just a fourth Lego room. There's no Lego in here yet, but when I get to the point that it is dry and, safe, then I will start putting Lego in here. So, and this video, we will cover the plan, the basic high-level plan of getting that goal completed. I'm not going to talk too much about all the non-Lego stuff that went into cleaning out this place and getting it dry, but I'm at the point now where it is stayed dry with like weeks and weeks of rain, and so I'm actually, let me like unplug this to get rid of that buzz sound. Maybe it's going to be echoey in here. And then this is a dehumidifier. I'm not going to talk too much about that, like I said, but turn that off just so we don't have as much noise. Where was I? Yeah. So, it's been weeks and weeks since it started raining, like probably maybe 2 months now of rain. And like I haven't seen any water, whereas like 6 months ago, every time I would kind of like soak up all the water off the floor, there'd be more puddles. And I think it was just humidity in here. Like I saw on the internet that there's this test, it's like a Ziploc bag, and I put that up here a couple days ago, and it was saying like if you do that, you can tell whether if there's water on the outside, then it's then there's humidity in the room that's getting on the bag, and if there's water on the inside, then it's coming through the walls. But there's just no water on either side, which I thought there would be some. I thought maybe water's still coming in the wall and it's just evaporating because I've got that good dehumidifier that finally turned off after it pumped out after I hit the switch a while ago. But anyways, that is it's very dry down here. It's like 35, 40 humidity. I'm confident. I thought maybe I needed to paint the walls with Drylock, but I don't even think I need to do that. I might just do it just to have a nice white canvas. Even though I don't know for sure that I'm going to even show much of the walls, but in the process of building the Batcave down here, I will probably want something clean behind it while I'm building it and showing it off. But anyways, okay, so the plan. So this, as you can see, it's not a huge room. It's like 6 by 9 feet in here, and it looks even smaller with all this junk in here. But I'm hoping like to a minifig, it'll look bigger, right? Like if I want to fill, so in general, I want to fill this room up pretty darn full. A lot of YouTubers will put shelves in their Lego room on every wall, and I'm thinking I'll do that on 3 walls. So like this wall, the first wall you kind of see when you come in, not this one, but that one, and then this one as well, and then the one kind of behind you as you walk in. All 3 of those, and kind of have that like lined with shelves. But the shelves won't be like wood shelves. The shelves are going to be built out of Lego, and they're not really shelves. It'll be like Batcave. But in my head, I think of shelving because I wanted to be able to take some weight, and I wanted to be floor to ceiling. The largest. I keep tripping over the stupid vacuum. The largest Lego Batcave that I'm aware of is built by Waller, and it's like 6 feet tall. It's probably like right about here. Humble brag, because I'm 6'5". But anyways, his is 6 feet tall, and I think it's like 2 or 3 feet wide, maybe. And I feel like I have room to do at least 3-4 times that size, right? Like doing like, that footprint basically along this wall. I feel like you could do 2, and then the one's already there, and then another 1 or 2 here. So like 4 or 5 times. Like I could fit 4 or 5 of his, or even more than that, if I wanted to get crammed in here. His build is just unbelievable. I don't think I'll ever be able to build something as nice as his. I'm going for bigger and more complete. Like that's the goal. Like, and making it bigger is not hard because his is really dense and has a lot of cool details. Mine will have details, but I build a more spacious stuff that needs more room, and so I think mine will have a lot more bat suits and a lot more Batmobiles and vehicles, and that's my main focus, is just packing it full of all the different vehicles, and then have the Wayne Tower, the Wayne Manor, up probably up here, and have to do, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do about this stupid thing. But this is important for pulling in oxygen, because there's no windows or any, the CO2 just collects down here. There's not, I don't want to die building Lego Batcave down here, so we want that on most of the time. But yeah, I feel like Waller's, I feel like I could have the Wayne Manor in a corner, and then have big wings across here of the Batcave, and I think that'd be pretty cool to just walk in and kind of just see as soon as you walk in, that you see in that corner Wayne Manor at the top, and then just a Batcave, 2 wings, two like arms of the Batcave going all the way over here and all the way over there. And then maybe just some extra stuff down in there. I'm thinking that the underwater scene that I've been slowly working on will probably be down there right when you walk in. That or the giant bat wing. I'm not sure. The other big kind of plan or goal is I want to take an approach of more like city planning than just building a Batcave. Like a lot of people that build Batcaves, it's like a certain base plate footprint, and then they in a certain height and kind of design it out and then build it. Just kind of a standard mock approach, but I want to do mine more like a city planning, where it's flexible and I can move it around, it's modular. And so I'll build from the floor to the ceiling, but like I said, I'm going to use kind of a shelving methodology. I've built a shelf before, like my previous Batcave that Boone and I did at Bricks Cascade a number of years ago. Like I had a platform that with 2 kind of spindles, like not stalactites and stalagmites, but like it blended, these spindles kind of blended in with those, so it looked like it. And just more of those is a thinking. But I want to create a more integrated approach. And the one thing I do want to do that's a little more permanent, that's also related to city planning, is monorail, monorail train. I'm going to try doing a Batmobile conveyor that's longer and straight, but I want to have a train running through the Batcave, and that one won't be as modular, but it's one of the reasons I want to be able to move things around, is to accommodate that, and have that integrate with the Batmobile rotisserie, and have that feel. That's something I haven't accomplished in my previous Batcaves is having like a cohesive, looking like one build instead of just looking like several kind of big builds thrown next to each other on a table. That's where like I've fallen short, and that's where I feel like here in this space where my wife is too scared to go, and the kids don't go down here unless they ask me. I can like safely kind of build out how I want this larger city type Batcave to work. So like, sorry, there's no like physical build progress at the moment, but I will plan to do like updates when I get close. When I get the walls painted and the floor. The floor is really the biggest outstanding thing. It's real rough right now, and I need to grind it down smooth and probably refinish it because I want that to. I'm going to build from the floor, so I want it to be real flat and level and clean, so that that I'm comfortable having Lego sitting on it. But once I get the floor and the walls done, I can start kind of laying out base plates and thinking about probably wanting or mapping out how a train would make sense here. It's not super big, so it's like, I might do a loop on the long wall, on the 9-foot wall, or maybe try to do it through the whole Batcave, making it through the L or the C shape if that's what I end up with. I don't know. If you got any questions, leave in the comments and hit subscribe if you want to be updated when I get done with updates. Thanks. See ya.